Thank you very much. We have just concluded a very successful state visit to Switzerland, the first between South Africa and Switzerland, in particular by a state president from South Africa. The first one we had here was a working visit by our former President Mandela. But the Swiss have elevated this to a very higher pedestal to show and deepen our political relationship and economic relationship. And they are very keen to work with us on peace-building initiatives, mediation, also on our work in the continent and in the various multilateral platforms where we work with them. But also in terms of the economy, they have brought leading Swiss companies, conglomerates. Some of them are already role players in the South African market and economy, but others are not. And there is huge space for collaboration, investment by Swiss companies, but with a clear intention of building manufacturing plants, but also to build skills in South Africa, because the Swiss education system is a dual education system which enable young people to learn from the age of 15, to learn both theory and practice. And they call it where practice and theory meet. It is a very encouraging and stimulating system to the young participants who learn very good skill, artisans, boiler making, you name them. All these skills that any economy in the world needs, including our own economy. And this was something that has really inspired all of us, including our president, and we also had in the delegation the Minister of Higher Education and also the Minister of Science and Technology, which will then enable us to implement this in our country, including with industries in South Africa, to also play a role in skills development to respond to our unemployment challenges, but also to enable us to have a growing economy. So it's clear that we will need a radical shift in terms of how we skill our young people to enable the economy to grow, to enable them to be integrated early in our economic life, in our society. So this was a very good visit in that regard, because we will now move to implement and ensure that practice meets theory. Thank you.